What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. Might be evening for some of you, or morning, depending on where you're from. How's everybody doing? Hey, Aria, Phantom, Freddy. How you guys doing? Spencer. Been here since 2019. I appreciate that, game deck. I'm going to give it like another minute or so. I'm good, Fungus. Thanks for asking. All right, so I'll just do like a little bit of a breakdown of this because a lot of people have been asking me to talk about this. No Apple today, Aria. That's mainly for the evenings. But yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to talk about this. And the reason why the stream is right now, because according to YouTube analytics, my audience is mostly active around this time. But anyways, so if you guys didn't know, in 2020, there was a thing called COVID that caused the world to basically shut down, and Minecraft YouTube was huge at the time. So Minecraft like dominated YouTube, and one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Minecraft content creator was Dream. Hey Kennedy, how you doing? What's up, Flaming Gamer? And basically Dream like got a bunch of his friends also famous on YouTube, and Tommyinnit was one of them. So he is a little bit of a younger YouTuber, Tommyinnit, and basically it started because XQC kind of reacted to Tommyinnit like dissing somebody else who I believe is like also in Minecraft YouTubers or something like that. So basically XQC says these guys are all cringe, sorry. And so Tommy replies and says, to be more cringe than Tommyinnit is pretty fucking hard, but you pulled it off, pal. Making fun of XQC for being with Trump, right? So then from there, XQC quote tweets and says, from doing streams in my basement to doing a stream with the president. How is that a diss? You went, well, he wrote diss like, who is diss? But you went from dick riding Dream for a living to making jokes to teenage girls, lock in, right? So obviously dissing him back. And so from there, Dream kind of comes in and says, basically you have two options for the Dream SMP, which is like their Minecraft server. You can grow up or you can become then he says a certain word, Tommyinnit fan, right? So basically Tommy says, no fucking way did I make Dream say the R slur again, actual bastard. So from there, they start making videos at each other. So the first video was from Tommyinnit, where he basically just starts accusing Dream of like a bunch of different things. So let's just go ahead and watch this right now. Is this a stream or a premiere? I don't know. All right. So let me know if the video is too loud or quiet or whatever. Hey, Vortex. Hold on one second. Let me... Please stop asking the same question over and over again. Okay, there you go.
Hello. This video is a message to Dream. If you've been off the internet the past couple days and haven't kept up, basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur. So deal with that how you want. Okay, now look, I have Dream blocked on everything and I intend to keep it that way. So Dream, hello mate, let's just dive right in, shall we?
I low-key thought this was a video because of how well-spoken you are when live. Thank you, Toasty. I'm just going off the cuff here, you know.
Let's talk about you calling all my fans the R slur. You can't throw around the R slur, mate. You just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since I was 12, I volunteered with her. These are real, fucking amazing people, who I think of like family, who actually get called this slur. And you do not just throw it around. It's impossibly immature and reckless and sets such a shitty precedent to everyone. Shame on you, man. In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts. However, with your group, I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys. Now, mate, talk about me and you. You've basically spent the past day calling me a dickhead. And look, pal, I have made mistakes. And I'm going to make loads more. But the difference is, I give a shit. I'm trying. I'm putting in effort and I really care. And I take responsibility when I've fucked up. Dream. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice and you held that over my head for years. You didn't treat me like an equal and you made me feel small. The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me. Streaming every single night on the server.
So I'm gonna pause it every now and then to give my thoughts. So this whole thing so far, like, basically just seems like a he said, she said thing to me, right? Like when Tommy says, oh, you and your friends are very misogynistic behind the scenes, like, that might be true, that might be false, but like, before you say that in a video, I believe you should have some sort of proof before you just say that. Hey, Dream, you're a misogynist. Well, you should prove that somehow, right? And don't think that I'm on anyone's side here. I'm going to criticize both people, and you guys will see that as you watch the stream. But like, if I just say, oh, you're a misogynist, and then I don't freaking like actually I don't apply any proof, then it's like, okay, well, I mean, I guess we'll just take your word for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
And caring about everything as much as I did. And you made me feel small about that. And I was a kid. Shame on you, man. And you knew what you were doing, because I've watched you do it to other people too. And if you didn't, and that was just an accident, then fucking hell, man. You called me a promoter of all my other projects I do in your Reddit post too. Yeah, man, are you stupid? Of course I promote all this stuff. But the difference between me and you is I actually give a shit. I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm going to talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing. Or comedy. I mean, mate, I've ditched the internet for a year to do the rounds in tiny pubs, to do the stand-up comedy circuit the legitimate way, because of people like you. People who have ruined this space. And that takes balls. Courage. I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, alright? I'm doing the best with what I have. I'm nearly the age you were when you met me, and if I acted the way you did to a 16-year-old who looks up to you, I'd be so ashamed of myself, man. Now, finally.
Again, I wish he had provided some sort of something, like, some messages that show that Dream was being weird, or not weird, but like rude to him when he was 16. Because when you just say that, like, oh, you were being horrible to me when I was 16, that creates like the implication of like something that, you know what I mean? Like something bad, right? So before you say that, and clearly I'm sure Tommy still has some of these messages, he should show something before he just says that. What's up, Pretzelina? How you doing?
Dream, mate. You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce.
They need to talk this out in private. I agree with you, Freddie.
First time of her life. You tried to harm the relationship between
Hey,
me and my
Damon
mum.
Studios.
And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate. You are like a proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself. I've watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself.
What's up, Twisted Aviation, Aiden, Phantom, thank you for the apple. Mixed Gamer, my guy, how you doing, man? Movie villain. Movie villain. I like how the way he said that.
You reframe everything so that you are the victim. 4 years have gone by.
You should do a Fortnite stream. I already have.
Reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together. And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just very loud about it.
I just think that like when you make a video about someone and, you know, hopefully Dream does the same. I haven't really watched either one of these yet, right? Like you should, before you say like, oh, you did this and you did that, you should be able to prove it. You know what I mean? Regardless of who you like and who you dislike. Like I never was into the Dream SMP. So I have no like horse in the race. Like I don't really give a shit about either people. You know what I mean?
I really hope you're not a genuine bad person with a bad heart. But mate, you need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy. Spend some time around your loved ones. Go on a walk. Look after yourself. You being an arsehole right now doesn't mean you will be one forever. But fucking hell, man. With great power comes great responsibility. And you just don't ever seem to take responsibility for your actions. Figure your shit out, man. Because how you behave right now is just not going to cut it. Right. Yeah, as I said, I am going on tour, doing my comedy to Australia, the USA, and the UK. So if you want to see me in person making you laugh and giving you some relief from all of this bullshit, then go to Tommyinnit.com. I promise you, it's better than all this shit. I also do have a new, very funny book coming out, which seems more appropriate than ever right now. I spent months writing this, and it's not shit. So check that out. And me and Jack have an amazing new podcast, Shut Up, I'm Talking, which you can check out.
Okay, you guys might rip me apart for this, but I'm just going to say what I think. I think it's really distasteful to plug a bunch of your shit after you just made some serious allegations against somebody else. You guys agree or disagree with that? 1 would mean you agree. 2 would mean you disagree. So type of 1 if you agree, 2 if you disagree. Because if I'm over here saying somebody's a fucking misogynist, an ableist, fucking whatever, you know, everything. Like, and then at the end, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, go check out my fucking book. You know what I mean? It's like, what is this about? Is this about you exposing people or is this about you promoting your own shit? Come on now. Okay. Okay. I'm glad most of you guys agree. Cause like, I mean, I just feel like that's really distasteful, you know, like, yeah, it's just weird, you know, but okay. So that's basically his video. And so essentially Tommy seems to be doing this without any sort of script or anything like that. He seems pretty like upset, emotional, and he accuses Dream of a bunch of different shit, right? So now we're going to go watch Dream's video because I know Dream made a response video and I think he made a response stream as well. But also I think Tommy said that as a joke. No, he was not joking, dude. You think he jokingly promoted all that type of stuff? He did not look like he was joking, bro. Hold on, let's replay this real quick.
Great responsibility. And you just don't ever, because how you behave right now, bullshit, then go to Tommyinnit.com. I promise you, it's better than all this shit. I also do have a new...
You guys think he was joking? I mean, maybe. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I just still think it's like a little distasteful to like promote things after you say all that. Didn't Dream groom somebody? That's the rumor, but I think Dream made a video like disproving everything, didn't he? Like, I'm pretty sure Dream made a video disproving a bunch of the allegations, right? This video right here, the truth. We can watch it later, but let's watch his response to Tommyinnit first.
Tommyinnit posted...
By the way, hello to everybody, if I haven't already said that. Scroll Guest, Luminous Sage, Freddy, Rob, my boy right there, Kennedy, Arya, Midnight.
Tommyinnit posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, genuinely. I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it, period. Now I want to talk about Tommy's video and why I was angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had false allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life, and you and your friends decided that after—
Yeah, here's the thing about like the R word, guys, all right? So let's say you're Dream, right? and you post that meme that says, you know, the R word and all that, let's not talk about immoral or moral, if it's okay to say that word or not okay, right? Let's say you believe it's okay. Let's talk about how stupid it was. It was really stupid because Dream is clearly somebody who cares about what other people think, right? So being surprised that you get backlash is what's weird to me because he seemed surprised, right? So let's not talk about if it's right or wrong. It's more so about, was it smart or was it dumb? And it was really fucking dumb, right? It's so morality and intelligence are like two different things. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I was like, dude, why would you do that, man? Even if you said like his fans are idiots, you would have got backlash, but you wouldn't have gotten as much backlash. You know what I mean? If you don't care what other people think, then say whatever you want, right? But clearly he does care. So Dream, I think, was like kind of like, I think I remember like seeing a clip where he was like, yeah, you know, I just don't know what's okay and what isn't okay. What do you mean, bro? Of course he was going to get backlash from that. You know what I mean? It just wasn't smart. But anyways, let's go on.
Angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had false allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life, and you and your friends decided that after I went through the hell of debunking them, that you would continue to spread, joke about, and support these lies. Don't believe me that you've been doing this? Let's just hear your own best friend confirm that this has been happening.
I get why he might be mad about the lies. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we actually know for sure. Because, dude, the Brighton lot.
I agree with that. Unless you know for sure that someone is a, you know, I don't even want to say that word because I might get demonetized. A child enthusiast, we'll say. So if someone is a child enthusiast and you know for sure, then you can call them that. But say predator. Yeah, okay, there you go. If they're a predator, right? If they're a predator. So EDP. I'm pretty sure everybody knows EDP. He is a confirmed predator. So making jokes like that about him, I think is fair game. But publicly making jokes about another YouTuber where you accuse them of that without knowing for sure, I think is fucked up.
I want to stop throwing.
What, you guys didn't like child enthusiasts? Okay, we'll say predator instead.
Out random strays and calling people pedophiles just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video debunking those allegations, and after my video, the accusers even came forward and admitted that they were not true. I thought that that would be the end of it, but for some reason...
Yeah, okay, yeah, so here we go, right? So, okay, I was right. So, Dream has made a long-ass video where he pretty much debunked every single claim of him being a groomer. At least all the major ones. And this person even admitted that they lied about everything that they said. Like they said that they were misled or whatever. But so Dream disproved everything. But the thing is with reputations, once they're stained, that stain will pretty much always be there. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So, yeah.
Even came forward and admitted that they were not true. I thought that that would be the end of it, but for some reason, you and your friend group thought that you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile for cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
And you and your friends reference...
Okay, I will admit, that was funny.
And the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
I don't even know what this is about. You don't provide any context or evidence to what you're saying. Tommyinnit, your racist behavior behind the scenes is unacceptable. You are a racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you. You're mad that I criticize...
Okay, obviously, everyone, you guys know he's being sarcastic, and I agree with Dream's point. So, I mean, this is what I said, like, 10 minutes ago when we were watching Tommy's video. It's just weird to make a video saying something about someone and then not being able to prove that thing. You know what I mean? That's what his point is. He's like, oh, Tommy, you're racist. But his point is like, oh, you could just say that, but you have to actually provide some proof, right? Tommy like can provide proof of Dream being rude to him when he was 16, like he said, because he should have all those text messages. Is it bad? I can't take this drama seriously. Oh, this is stupid ass drama. I agree with you. But everyone keeps asking me to talk about it.
A racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you. You're mad that I criticized your friends in a 3-hour-long live stream with screenshots and receipts of their not so good behavior, so you just make stuff up about my friends? I mean, you didn't have a problem interviewing Sapnap in one of your videos recently.
Sapnap! Well, Sapnap, you see, today I'm no longer Tommyinnit.
So I believe, right, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know much about the Dream SMP. I believe this guy, Sapnap, is one of the people who always participates in Dream's like manhunt videos. If you guys don't know his manhunt videos, he's like famous for them. Basically, they try to kill him while he speedruns Minecraft. Oh yeah, he's right there, Sapnap, right there. Huh, what a coincidence. Yeah, so he is apparently a close friend of Dream's. This drama is about as dumb as the Nick 830 drama. That's a good question right there. Which drama is dumber? I actually think the Nick 830 drama was even more dumb. That was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen on the internet. That one was like, dude, what are we doing here? You know? Pretty sure literally every proof in Dream's video there has been proven to be wrong. Where was it proven to be wrong? Is there like another video debunking it or something? Yo, this is the first DP stream I've been, and I don't get why they just don't stop talking to each other because they don't get along. Well, welcome, Better Bolt. Hey, Robloxio.
Famed Minecraft YouTuber. I'm actually Professor Respect. Okay, well, it's good to see you.
Yeah. Oh,
Good lord. I don't know if that's how he edited it or something, but that was really awkward.
and you tried to interview George, but
Tubbo did a video on it and debunked literally all of it. Okay. We'll watch that next. Tubbo response. Okay. I'm not watching all 3 hours of that shit, but we can watch some key parts.
walked away because he didn't want to be in your video. So there's two options. Either one, they're not bad people, or two, you don't care enough to not profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with Logan Paul in private, but then the second it becomes...
Oh, thank you so much, Kennedy. That's very sweet. W's in the chat for Kennedy. By the way, Kennedy had a birthday a few days ago, so everybody wish Kennedy a happy late birthday. Okay, let's read some of these texts. Is that Hassan? Isn't this Hassan right here?
profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with Logan Paul in private, but then the second it becomes beneficial for people to think that you don't like him, then all of a sudden you have a problem.
Yeah, okay, trust me, I hate Logan Paul just as much as the next guy, but I did really think this was weird. So basically, Tommy would send Logan messages all the time, glazing him, but then all of a sudden he hates Logan Paul. Even though Logan Paul has already done so many shitty things, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, Logan, the worst thing he did was a freaking Suicide Forest thing. I mean, to me, like, it was over after that. I was like, this guy is a scumbag.
But then the second it becomes beneficial for people to think that you don't like him, then all of a sudden you have a problem with all those shitty things that he's done.
He has booked another flight to Japan. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely...
Thank you for the $5, the troll. Please don't want Tubbo's biased defense of Tommy. He's Tommy's best friend. Okay. I mean, I will take that I will take what he says with a grain of salt. I still want to like kind of watch it just to see what he says. Thank you so much for the $5 though. W's for the troll.
talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. And that's why with
I see what you did there, a big dream. All right, I'll shut up.
no expectations, we called for hours a day talking about YouTube, strategies, and ideas. And I never held this over your head. Most people hearing that I helped you at all are probably hearing this for the first time.
Dream's awesome. He should, like, probably for the past, like, 8 months, once a week, me and Dream will have, like, a 2-hour call. And he just helps me.
Like, Tommy, there's no way that you actually believe this. Saying I was so terrible to you with no examples or anything. Like, if you don't think that my intention was to help you, then what was my intention? Why did I do all of that?
The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That egotistical sentiment is exactly what you're accusing me of. I think that the Dream SMP would have not been what it was without any of the creators that were on it. Everyone, including you, made it what it was. And I said that on stream the other day.
I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have.
Tommy, you say that like it's a slight on me, when my entire merch brand was built by my family, in my hometown. Like,
Hey, Blue, how you doing? Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you so much. W's for Blue. If you guys are new to the stream, Blue always does this. He is a wonderful human being. W's for Blue. Hopefully some of you guys in the stream get it. We always talk about how people who aren't even in the stream end up getting the memberships. Have a good day at work, Blue.
The reason there was ever a USB flash drive sold that had pictures of me on it was because it was my mom's idea. And Tommy knows that.
With the package too.
A dream hoodie, but with me on.
All the designers are...
By the way, guys, I not to glaze him, but I got to give him his credit. Blue has gifted, I think we're up to 370 gifted memberships so far. 370. So he is a gem of a human being.
Local people working with my local family business. And this also let me make sure that all of my fans had a good merch experience.
That is really cool.
I didn't make the most money that way, but I'm happy that I did it. Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child laborers to make it possible. Unfortunately, that company also...
Oh my God. What the fuck, man? This is getting real now. Holy shit.
Scammed a bunch of his viewers, and multiple of his creator friends got scammed and literally never got paid, and the company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't know if I should talk about it.
I agree,
Some have
Freddie.
been defrauded, others are associated, and most are plain embarrassed.
This is actually true and was investigated by CoffeeZilla. Unfortunately, after the false allegations that Tommy perpetuated, my family merch company did struggle. So if you'd like to support it, dream.shop.
But the difference between me
Oh my God, man. Why do these guys keep plugging their shit when they're making super serious videos? I don't like that at all, man. Like both of them, not just one of them, both of them. I just don't like that.
and you, I put effort, my absolute
But yeah, speaking of that, guys, speaking of promoting, go ahead and get a membership at... No, I'm kidding.
best into all these new things. I'm gonna talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Tommy essentially belittles what I do, saying that what he does with his podcast and book are somehow more valuable or important than the videos that I make, which I think is just a little sad. I'm happy making videos with my friends. That's what I've always done. And I'm a coder, and I code cool new Minecraft mods and make...
Okay, you know, you gotta admit, though, that
videos
is
with my
fucking
friends.
badass.
That's what
Look
I've
at that.
always done. And I'm a coder, and I...
Look at this, dude. He put a freaking Titan in Minecraft. That's wild. I know that has nothing to do with the drama, but that is wild.
code cool new Minecraft mods and make everything for my channels by myself. Like, I edit my own videos. I'm sure Tommy can knock out videos pretty quick because at one point he had a literal editor sweatshop where his editors made less than minimum wage.
MK50,
and
how
we're
you
also
doing?
getting fans to edit the videos for free for them.
Yeah, exactly, Dark Ross boss. This guy sucks, so you should buy my stuff. It's like, okay. Greetings from Iceland. Hey there, Played Radar. How you doing?
But to each their own. Everyone has a different style of YouTube. I don't get the high and mighty. Like, it's not just in this video. Like, recently Tommy's been emboldened that he is the savior of YouTube.
Yeah, I saw this getting debugged, Arya. I think I saw the same thing that you did.
Or something.
So I was walking down the street and I thought to myself, oh man, this internet ain't so well.
But then Tommy says something I don't even know what. Just listen to this.
Twitter is a poop
You
hole. Yes, it
harassed
is.
my mum as she was going.
I don't even know what. Just listen to this.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes.
Okay, we'll read this here out in a second. Thank you, Played Radar. I appreciate that. Getting drunk and smoking a cigar to this video. Okay, thanks for being here. Don't get too drunk. All right, let's read this out real quick. Just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you and don't want you to be attacked at all. I will express that I do agree. Wait, why did he type it like that? Okay. I do agree with some of the people replying because Tommy knew what would happen and knew what I had happen with my family as well, as he has critiqued me strongly for my tweets that caused doxing harassment, saying, you know, it's going to cause doxing, so why do it? Even though I always reply that it's not my silly reply. What the fuck is going on? That's not. It's never what his opinion is. His videos are outwardly dishonest. So basically, he's saying Tommy's dishonest. I don't agree. It was an ableist portrayal. So this is about Dream using the R word, basically. I will reiterate that it has already and will cause more problems with harassment to my friends and family. Okay. I know it's comedy. You can hide behind the skit. Okay. Cool, cool. And just my personal thoughts at all. Okay. So if and only if this is the only way that Dream has contacted Tommy's mom, that is not harassment. It is one text where he seems to be being pretty reasonable, right? If Tommy has more texts or calls or something to provide, then, you know, maybe Tommy has a point. But if he means that one text is harassment, I disagree. That's not what harassment is, right? But maybe Tommy has some stuff that, you know, maybe he has some more stuff.
With Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
Oh, it's not about the R word? Okay.
This message starts with, just thought I'd let you.
One text that is really long though? Yeah, but that's still not harassment. If it was a text like saying, listen here, bitch, blah, 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 then obviously that's harassment. But I wouldn't say that's harassment.
You know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you, and I don't want you to be attacked at all.
You harassed my mum.
There was more than one message? Where did you see that? Does Tommy provide something that says there's more than one message?
And the context to this is that Tommy's mom was arguing with Dream fans on Twitter about Tommy making fun of my stutter in a video. Some of my fans were upset, and she was replying to them. I sent her this singular message on Twitter, letting her know that I didn't agree with my fans that Tommy's portrayal of my stutter was ableist, but also letting her know that I didn't like the rest of the video because it was causing additional harassment for me that I was already getting because this was at the peak of the allegations. And Tommy, of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because it makes it look ridiculous if he did. Like, he literally says that I'm a cartoon villain for this DM.
You are like a proper movie villain.
Like, this is the Dream SMP chapter 2 and I've escaped the prison. Like, the way he words that, you would think I spammed his mom's phone for weeks with slurs and threats. And Tommy keeps bringing up the fact that he was 16 and 17. I mean, I was 20 and 21. I didn't treat you like a kid. I treated you like you were my friend and a colleague. We had occasional disagreements, but that's because I did treat you like an equal. But you'd think based on what...
Like I said, if that is the only message that Dream sent, that is not harassment. But some of you guys are saying that there was more than one message. Can anyone provide me some proof of that? Like, did Tommy make another video or something like that? Or was there actually only one message?
You're saying that you were 12 and that I was some evil overlord, not a content creator helping you out with advice.
Everything else about my channel, you can thank Dream for.
They both seem to be acting really immature. Yeah, I agree. This is really dumb.
He's such a good guy, man. I feel bad.
Also, I'm not getting any responses here, guys. Is there only one message or was there more? Because I saw somebody say that there was more than one message. Wandering, I see you said that there was more than one message. Is there a... Where can I see the other messages?
Because in 2020, I gave him so much shit always. He was like my, you know, in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. And I was just always taking the piss.
Shows it on Tubbo's stream? Okay. We're going to watch Tubbo's after this.
The truth is, you don't care enough that I use that word to make this video, especially because you know my own personal struggles. You realize that it's something that you can use against me to promote your channel and all of the things that you literally promoted for almost a minute at the end of your video. And I mean, you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my sister and mom, and of course dozens with me, while lying and exaggerating about me, harassing your mom, and bringing up her divorce that I didn't even know about and have nothing to do with. So Tommy, I'm not going to suggest that you go to therapy like you did to me.
You need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy.
Because you feel strongly enough to make an entire dedicated video on your channel hating on me, you can go ahead and take down every video of yours that I'm in, and I'll take down every video of mine that you're in. Because if you have a backbone, you wouldn't want to show
I agree, Freddie.
support
The self-promotion is always
no
dumb.
good person. And
But if you guys want to support me on Patreon, then go. No, I'm kidding.
Tommy, you mentioned being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everything that you've accomplished. But You don't need to put other people down to lift yourself up. You are talented enough on your own. Happy New Year.
Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. So both of them. So here's my thoughts so far. Tommy should not have self-promoted at the end of his video, and Tommy, before he said a bunch of shit about Dream, should have provided some proof. Dream should not, like, it's baffling to me that Dream was surprised that he got backlash for this. Oh my god, man. Like, how the fuck do you not think that you're gonna get backlash for it? Like I said earlier in the stream, like, dude, if you think it's okay or not okay to use the word, that's not the point. But it was stupid to do it. Like, you were gonna get backlash for it, 100%. So it was weird that he was like surprised, you know. All right, let's watch Tubbo's response addressing Dream's video. An hour and a half. Okay, that's not terrible. Might be able to watch that.
It's 9 minutes. Should be quick.
All right. He said it's 9 minutes. It should be quick. How is this a video an hour and a half?
I would say I'll watch it for uninterrupted, but knowing me, I will probably want to pause and talk about things as they happened. If you want, we can watch through the whole video and then go through it again, and I'll pause and talk about it. If that's something you guys would prefer. Like, we can watch the whole video. It's 9 minutes. I won't pause it, and then we can go through again and talk about it. No pause? Pause and talk? Pause it? Just do with pauses? Okay. Because... yeah, so this is the video here. You can see that I've already watched it. You can see that I've already watched it. Because, you know, I want a little bit of time to think about what I'm gonna say before I come on here. Obviously, I didn't pre-watch the 3-hour live stream because that's crazy. But yeah. So before we get into this video, something I want to talk about is, you notice how
Where he said a lot of stuff.
you notice how at the start of the stream, when I played the Skyfall theme, it made you like the emotions in the music is what I'm saying. The emotions of the music, you know what I mean? Like,
at least this drama isn't over $3 Canadian. Yeah, the Nick 830 drama was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen on the internet. Genuinely.
It's an unserious over-exaggeration, but I also, when you were watching this video, I want you to pay attention to the music that is played when Tom is talking versus the music which is played when Dream is talking and when Dream is explaining. Because I think that's also important thing to note, because it's the context of media. Media studies, yeah.
Tommyinnit posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, genuinely. I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it.
Let's see if there's some timestamps in the comments. Can you still sort by time comments? Guess not. All right.
Now I want to talk about Tommy's video and why I was...
Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Dude, that was so good. That was so good. That was, like, literally so good. Like, there's nothing really to say there. You know what I mean? I don't know why he didn't do it in the stream he did 2 days before, but that was so good. That's all you had to say all along.
Angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your...
Wait, they're doing a stream right now? That true? Dream is streaming? Is that on Twitch? Yeah, I would like to watch that. What's his thing? Dream? Oh, for fuck's sake, the ads. Okay. Damn it, man. Hopefully these ads aren't too long. Ooh, I wanna see this. The thing that sucks with Twitch is you can't freaking pause and go back and forward and stuff. Why don't they let you do that? I always thought that was really dumb about Twitch.
Grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and nutrients for immune health.
3 hours?
Many different manufacturing plants and
Yeah.
factories one company can use, okay? And it is, going off your experience, it is so dishonest to, which I have confirmed, is one instance in one plant.
You're talking about the child
Okay.
labor thing.
It is so dishonest to insinuate that that is entirely tied to Tom.
Okay. Entirely tied to Tom. I know it's entirely tied to Tom. It's the whole entire merch company. Like it's the entire merch company. And I think that it's such a weird, okay, it's such an interesting like hill to die on. Like, yes, no, this merch company that did child labor, they only did it according to my calculations, confirmed one time. Like and that's obviously from your own personal experience. Obviously, I'm telling you, you don't have to trust me, but I'm telling you that from my own personal experience, from interactions that I've had, from conversations that I've had, that as far as I know, it wasn't just one instance. But that's my own. Yeah, but you're saying, but why when you know this has happened, do I have to prove that claim? That's like, I think we disagree on the standard of proof you need for claims that you make. Like, my critique in my video, which is all 100% proven, even by your own exact statements, is, hey, Tommyinnit, you worked with this merch. You're saying my merch is bad. You work with a merch company that did child labor, scam people, scammed their fans.
How's the audio now? Is it better?
Why would you not want a legitimate crime?
Tubbo's too quiet and Dream is too loud.
Evidence as possible. That's what I don't understand.
I'm really confused, Tubbo. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'm really confused. I feel like we've talked about this. I feel like I've answered. We've said back and forth on this.
The difference is the public doesn't know. People don't know.
People don't know what.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting a text from my mom. I'm checking. I'm not gonna.
Maybe it's these guys' age or something. I don't know how old these guys are, but like, what's the point of yelling and screaming over it? And why don't we just talk like adults? You know what I mean? I assume these guys are a little younger.
I have to talk about something else.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, no, yeah. Do you want to move past the editing stuff? I'm on the firm belief that you should cut that out of the video. You disagree.
Okay.
You agree that it's a misstep, though. Okay, we'll move on with that. Next, we're gonna talk about your message with Tom's mum. That's the next thing you brought up.
Okay.
In the video, you say this is the only message you sent to Tom's mum, but in the stream 2 days ago, you mentioned that you messaged an additional second time. Why change the story within the 2 days?
Yeah, so I saw you say that on your stream, and I was like, oh my god, because this is my perspective, right? So I messaged Tom's mom one time, right? One time, and then years later, after this was something that Tommy was already upset with, blah blah, she tweeted about that interaction, and we had an extremely like cordial, I messaged her, hey, I'm sorry for messaging you back then. You know, I didn't know that that would upset you guys, didn't mean to, etc., sorry. And she replied and said, you know, whatever. It was just like a very nice common exchange. So when I say in the video, I had one, you know, this is the harassment. Obviously he's not referring to me apologizing to her for having messaged her because Tommy was upset. Later on, you know, years later, he's referring to this one message. So like, I'm saying, yes, this is the only interaction I've ever had with his mom that he's saying this interaction is harassment. So I wasn't like, I don't know if that makes sense, but.
Do you understand how? Wait, do you
I don't really understand.
Context with his mum responding to your audience on Twitter?
I think they're both kind of nervous.
Still comes across as very weird.
I can. The thing is right after, like, shortly after this message, right? Tommy expressed to me that this made him uncomfortable, right? I apologized to Tommy. I said that I was sorry.
Where are their
I said that I did not think about it from that perspective, right? The perspective that I thought about it from was that I was treating his mom like she was, you know, outside of Tommyinnit, an individual person on her own, on Twitter, a creator, that you can copy paste that exact message if it was, I don't know, anybody else, any other creator on, you know, Twitter that was interacting with, you know, fans of mine about.
Not anyone else.
You know, I know.
Thanks, Drago.
100%. I understand that. That's not something I genuinely, I apologize to his mom. I apologize to him. I realized afterwards, after Tommy said something where I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I guess realistically I wouldn't like if someone messaged my mom. That's not, you know, I wouldn't want to do that. And I apologized. I said, I'm sorry to Tommy. I'm sorry to his mom. And that was some, but I didn't, the message.
Why didn't you include that in the video?
Because Tommy is saying that I harassed his mom. So it's all about framing. Like I had this conversation with Tubbo. With Tommy. So I do it to both of you. I had this conversation with Tommy where we had already had that conversation. So when he's coming out and saying that I'm harassing his mom, the first thing I'm not going to do is accept his framing and say, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, Tommy, I harassed your mom. Like, no, I'm going to say I didn't harass your mom. I sent this one singular message. I had already apologized to Tommy and his mom for that. He didn't. Why didn't he include the fact that I apologized to his mom in his video? He didn't include that. Why not?
Because I feel like you're the one that does the overstepping. He doesn't need to swing for you. You know what I mean? If you've done
no, that's not fair. Tommy should have included the apology. I didn't know that Dream had apologized to his mom. I mean, he shouldn't have been messaging his mom in the first place, but yeah, that's not fair.
His mom, he didn't message yours.
He said that I was wait, what?
You just agreed that you wouldn't like it if the roles were reversed.
Yeah, no, in hindsight, I recognize. I was like, yeah, that was a misstep. That's not something that I should have done. I recognize, like, I understand. Yeah, it was a misstep. It was. That's the thing but that's the thing, Tubbo, is like, there people that in my mind, like, if you read that message and you understand, like, this is the full context. Tommy's mom is replying to Dream Stands on Twitter, arguing about a video that was about a section of that video was about me, right? And was discussing my stutter with fans, right? Expressing her opinion. If that was as an example, I mean, it's, again, you're gonna say it's different because someone's mom, but if that was anyone else and they were expressing that opinion, literally all it was, hey, I don't agree with my fans that was ableist. I don't think that Tommy was being ableist. I don't think that Tommy was trying to cause harassment, but because you're expressing your opinion on the video, here's my opinion on the video. That's just my thoughts.
The difference is that Tommy's mom isn't really a public creator, whereas you wouldn't, if anyone else,
you would think that before you like live stream to all these people, you guys would like regulate the audio levels, because man, I can barely hear him, and Dream is so loud, dude.
I was treating 100%, and that's where the like mistake in my mind was I was treating and viewing Tommy's mom as like her own. I was not in connection to Tommy. I was viewing her as her own individual, like just with her own platform, with her own followers, and replying to people. It's like that was my view, and that's where I don't think anyone
can tell them, Rob.
That's what caused me to make the misstep. Was me having that frame of mind made me think, oh, okay, I'm just going to express my opinion. Surely she'd want to hear it because she's talking about this video as well, and she'd want to hear my thoughts because it's about me. That was my personal thoughts. And then after, obviously, when Tommy was upset about it, and obviously, like you said, Tommy and I had already, we were not like friendly at this point. So after Tommy expressed that was weird, or that that was crossing his boundaries, I apologized and said, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think about it like that. I completely understand. I shouldn't have done that. I accept that. Like, that's not something I should have done. I don't remember the exact message I sent, but sorry?
Why didn't you include that in your video?
Again, I think it's all about the framing. It's all about the framing. He said I harassed her. Do you think that okay, one, do you think that I harassed her?
Not firsthand, I don't.
Okay. And do you think that I intended to like harass her or like, I don't know, like attack her or something? Like,
I think it's a very weird thing to do, and I think it's very weird that you didn't see that this is a massive overstep of anyone's boundaries, and it's not a unique thing to Tom. I think, obviously, I don't think one message is harassment. That's silly. But what I do think is, since your videos come out, I don't know if you've seen any of Tom's mom.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Horrible. This is not a fruitful discussion, so we're just gonna stop watching that. How long did we watch that for? Like, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Nothing of substance was said by either person. And I know it's live and it's hard to do that type of shit live, but fucking hell, man. I was getting so bored. Okay, well, are there some timestamps here in Tubbo's video? Yeah, and the audio was so shit as well, man. Oh my god. You're right, wondering. Are we gonna watch this one? Yeah, we can watch this one. At least this one should hopefully be better constructed as a video.
Joke about and support these lies. Don't believe me that you've been doing this? Let's just hear your own best friend confirm that this has been happening.
I get why he might be mad about the lies. That's a cut there. See? What has just happened there? You can't see because my camera's overlay. But that conversation was just cut. And cut round my criticism. Cut round my criticism just then. Being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't. There was another cut there. Cut around more content. Oh wait, you can't see because my webcam's in the way. One sec, I'm going over here. One sec, we're over here. Right. You can see the cuts in the webcam. Like
this is like a I'm reacting to a reaction of a reaction to a reaction. Good Lord, man.
This is what I'm saying about
Your own best friend confirmed that this has been happening.
I think also it's crazy that in this video, I'm kind of branded as Tom's best friend. I know the video is completely about Tom, but this is also like a misrepresentation of what I'm saying to your wider audience. Because, watch this again. Why he might be mad about the lies. That's a cut there. Cutting around. Because if you go back in my VOD, you can see I get why he might be understand about the lies. And then I go into my criticism of, I believe it was my criticism of the use of the R slur. And also, I mentioned some other stuff about Dream and my explanation for messaging Tom's mom and stuff. But I know he gets to that later in the video. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we see that is a spliced conversation. It sounds like one fluid conversation, but that did not happen at the same part of the VOD. Like, it's been cut to sound like one fluid conversation, but you can see the actually what I said, and it's just kind of like, it's like, okay. And also, like, you know what I mean? Okay. It's changing what...
Man. I need you to get to the point here, buddy.
is the serious nature of... Dude. It's just so strange to only use the things I said negatively about my own friend group and not...
Why would he cut it? Yeah, he's right though. Tubbo is right. Those clips were clearly cut. You could tell from the way his movement was in his camera. So that's not a good look for Dream.
And not any of my criticism of him. Just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video debunking those allegations, and after my video, the accusers even came forward and admitted that they were not true. I thought that would be the end of it, but for some reason, you and your friend group thought that—
Listen to the music change.
That you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile for cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile. When it's... Yeah, okay, that's great. But now he's responding... Okay. Right, now he's taken clips from the VOD I did where I reacted to his 3-hour live stream, which all the clips up until this point that were of the first stream I did. Now, like, from showing this, he's confirmed that he's seen my live stream I did talking about the video he did, but doesn't feel the need to address any of the criticism I have of him in this video. It's like, it is insane. It's not the conversation we were having. You did say all that, right? Your criticism on him was not relevant to the point he's making. His friend confirms they're talking shit about me. But this is the difference, okay? Because he started off by talking about me rather than Tom in this video, it's kind of painted the impression like Even Tom's friends aren't taking him seriously. This is an absurd situation and absurd things that Tom is.
Man, like, I understand he's doing a live stream, but like, you got to be a little bit more concise with when you're talking about something, because what, this is a 9-minute video. Is he even a minute in yet? This is why like things get lost in translation, because when people make videos reacting to something, like it ends up being like an hour plus long, and then things get misconstrued and stuff like that. You got to be more concise, man. That goes for everybody involved in this drama. There's no point in human history where you're reacting to a 9-minute video and it turns into an hour and a half. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous.
So out of that entire reaction, to only take the bits where I'm agreeing with you, to make Tom look more unreasonable.
I'm just gonna go to when he plays the video again. This is like actually insane. There you go.
In your stream, you.
It's not the case.
In your stream, you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
And you and your.
That's misrepresentation of what happened again, I will say.
That was funny.
The music change as well. Like, the music from going to when Dream's talking really serious to like so unserious when this is happening, it's like, it's weird. It's weird. The media context is weird. And also, Rifle by Adele, how in a reaction video to a reaction is too weird.
See, this is what I mean. Like he played the video for like 10 seconds, but now he talks about it for like 3 minutes. It's kind of wild, man.
Provide any context or evidence to what you're saying. Tommyinnit, your racist behavior behind the scenes is unacceptable. You are a racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you. You're mad.
Okay, maybe it's bold of me to assume, given that he just used a clip of my VOD reacting to this stream here, and he's used it again, maybe it's bold of me to assume that in that same VOD, he also saw the bit where we're talking about how in his VOD, he was talking about how there was rumors going around of him derogatory calling someone a whore.
Guys, I don't think I can do this anymore. Does anything else like happen on Twitter or something? This is, man, I was trying my hardest to pay attention there, but I just couldn't. Okay, did Dream tweet anything else? Okay, he just tweeted out his live stream. Take care, Kev. Okay, so let me summarize everything, right? So basically, you know, it started with those tweets where, you know, XQC disses Tommy, and then Tommy disses XQC, and then Dream gets involved, and then he uses that word, which, again, we're not arguing morality, we're arguing intelligence. It is extremely stupid for you to say that and then be surprised, like surprise Pikachu face, that you got backlash for it, right? So then Tommy makes a video about Dream where it's like a 5-minute video, like where he just basically accuses him of 10 different things without really providing any proof. And then Dream debunks some things, but other things Dream apparently misrepresented. And that's where we're at right now. And this is one of Tommy's friends, so he's defending Tommy. And yeah, pretty dumb, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the dumber dramas. I mean, the Nick A31 though, that one was like turbo dumb though. This one was the dumbest drama I've seen in a while. Yeah, no proof, that's the thing. Whose side are you on, even by a minuscule amount? I mean, I hate to be a fence sitter, but honestly, I don't know. Like, I feel like they both made a lot of mistakes. Dream and Tommy. I mean, I've never watched, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have watched a few of Dream's manhunt videos, and they are pretty good. So in terms of content, I do prefer Dream's content, but I'm not a viewer of either one of them. I think I'm a little too old to be a viewer of them. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of kids really loved them in like 2020. Arch dragged it on for way too long. Yeah. This one was really, really stupid. I mean, maybe it's just because, you know, of like, you know, when you get older and stuff like that. But like, I just feel like a lot of this stuff is really dumb. Like, are we not all, I mean, I guess we're not all adults, but you know what I mean? I approach things from more of like an adult standpoint. Like, I mean, just in case you guys forgot, right? Like what's it called? Had a thing where somebody literally said, I'm going to sue you and take down your channel. Like I had another, you know, you guys know about the whole deep humor thing, I assume, right? Somebody literally told me, I'm going to sue you and take down your entire channel. And still, my approach to the situation in one of my videos was to, yeah, this video right here. I offered him to come on a live stream with me just so we can talk about it. Offered. Literally. The guy who's trying to destroy my whole channel. Like, you know what I mean? So that's just my viewpoint on things. Like, might as well just talk it out. Let's see if we can agree or disagree, whatever. You know what I mean? Is anybody else's stream lagging, or is that just Aria? Let me know. I can restart it if you guys need me to. Yeah, that's just my viewpoint on it. I just feel like a lot of these dramas are so stupid. Like, really, really stupid. Wait, you did this? I never knew you offered a stream to fake deep humor. Yeah, I did. I could play the clip for you. I did in my video reacting to his video. I'll play for you guys right now. Ridiculous comments under fair use and thus could get your channel terminated. This. If you're so I know you're watching this video. Here is my challenge to you. Let's see if you follow through with this. If you're so confident in your ability to explain your false copyright strike and your abuse of the copyright system, why don't you and I go ahead and get a Turkish translator who speaks both Turkish and English fluently? You and I hop into a Discord call or whatever you want to use, and why don't we just talk about it like two grown men? I know you and your best friend over here are into playground insults, so it might not be productive from your end, but I promise from my end, I'm not going to interrupt you. I'm not going to insult you. I'm going to let you talk. I'm going to let you say your piece. And shit, if you're worried that I'm going to manipulate the clips or whatever because for some reason you have this hatred for me, why don't we go ahead and live stream it? Live stream it on your channel and mine. Let's grab a translator. You and I talk about this shit. No interrupting, no bullshit insulting. Let's just get what we have to get off our chests. Do you accept or not? If you don't accept, then I don't want to hear your bullshit anymore. My last two videos weren't even about the deep humor situation. I had already moved on. But you are backtracking, deleting all your comments, saying that you do want people to comment, hate on your videos. And so yeah, I mean, my viewpoint is still the same, even though this was like 3 months ago. Like, I offered him, I was like, hey man, let's get a translator. Let's talk it out. I don't want to hear any bullshit from you. Let's just do it. You know, I won't interrupt you. You don't interrupt me. Let's talk about it. And he just completely ignored me. And I know that's irrelevant to the whole dream thing, but I'm bringing it up because I feel like that's how both of them should have talked about it. They should have just got Dream and Tommy in a call. They should have got a moderator. And then, yeah, they should have just talked it out. I wonder what fake deep humor is doing now. I don't know. 3 months? Yeah, time moves so quick, man. Look at all the videos that I've uploaded since then, man. All of you guys didn't even know about all the years of like content that I've made, and a lot of you guys are here because of that. But thank you guys all for hanging out. This is, wow, this is really one of the dumbest dramas that I've seen in a while. That's 3 months ago. Yeah, it did feel like it was. I mean, it was weird because on one end it feels like it was 10 years ago, but on the other hand, it also kind of feels like it was just yesterday because it's just all so imprinted into my mind. Yeah, man, I've been making videos for a long ass time, man. I'm glad that I found your channel from the Deep Humor Drama since it's enjoyable to watch, and I wouldn't have found it otherwise. Thank you, Goner. Appreciate that. He hasn't uploaded a long video to his main channel in 5 months. Oh, okay. I guess he's trying to wait till the smoke clears. Time is weird. Yeah. It's really like your channel. Thank you. You're from Charlie. Yeah, it's my guy right there, dude. Do live streams get YouTubers money? Yeah. It depends on your CPM. I make a decent amount of money. It depends on if, you know, obviously donations play a factor too. Speaking of which, thank you to Kennedy Blue, and somebody else donated earlier too, but I hate how it disappears for me. Okay, I found it. The Troll donated $5 too. So Kennedy, Blue, and the Troll, if you guys are still here, thank you guys for your donations. Appreciate you guys. So there's still actually, you know what? Let's go check on the live stream again. Let's see if any progress has been made. Up another ad. God, dude, Twitch is even worse than YouTube, man. I swear. Take care, Wandering. Am I gonna get copyright for this? Let me mute this shit. Discovered my channel through the longest argument on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, I can't believe that video has 1 million views.
Only attracted to males. I have been in relationships.
Yeah, that spectrum you're mentioning
Came in at a
is
weird
the
part.
spectrum of how queer an individual is. That's what
Okay.
I'm about.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine then. Then I don't really have any gripe with the Pride merch stuff. Like, I have my own personal thoughts, but it doesn't need to be said, because it's not like...
Okay, well, George, as far as I know, isn't queer, so go cancel him, please, for having his... doing his merch.
Hey, I'll
That's a
say it.
joke.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's basically... I mean, I don't really have anything to say. You've said your bit. I'm not going to dig into your private life, man. Like, let's be so real. Like,
No.
like that was the most digging I probably felt comfortable doing. I wasn't going to go any deeper.
Yeah, I got a little uncomfortable there, but I think it's very valid and very fair. That's fine. I understand.
Given you released Pride merch and made money off it, I assumed you would be comfortable talking about it on stream, and I'm sorry if that wasn't the case.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I also want to say, what was the weird quote at the end of the video? You don't need to put other people down to lift yourself up. Why? Why say that?
Yeah, I think that in hindsight, I shouldn't have said that just because it seems like preachy. Like
Take care, Twisted.
I more meant it as like I know this sounds like stupid, but I meant it in a genuine way of like because Tommy's been doing obviously a lot of like he's done you know a lot of like he's been on like you said, he's been on like his shit slinging arc, right? And so yeah. I meant in a way of like, look, Tommy, you're super talented. You don't need to sling shit to get attention. You can get attention with your own
I know, but
content.
It's just a very weird thing to say after this whole thing started with that meme.
Do you live stream often? Like once a week.
I don't remember if it was you
Maybe
or
once
I saw
or twice a
somebody's
week.
like reaction or tweet about that, and I was like, that's hilarious.
What?
I think that's about. I think it just looks in context. In context, it looks kind of stupid. So. But yeah, I mean, I genuinely meant it as just like, look, you don't need to sling shit. You are talented. You can get attention with get a ton of attention without doing that because you're talented. But also, it does seem backhanded because obviously I'm like critiquing him and saying negative things in the video. But I think that just like in this conversation,
it feels like
yeah, you should watch the last stream I did, Drago. It was really fun.
Like, okay,
we had some people from the chat come in and talk to me.
Wait, this speaks volumes to almost how like you see yourself above everyone else on a higher platform. It felt very talk downy.
Yeah, it does feel very preachy, like which it wasn't my intention. So, but yeah, I agree. Like, I think it feels preachy.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I think it feels preachy.
We agree. Hey.
Hey, we finally agree on something. There we go. We got it.
Hey, we
agreed on a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I love the monotone of your voice while talking about stupid drama. That's just me, man.
I'm losing my voice. This is crazy.
I'm not gonna.
I guess I'm not used to streaming for 3 hours.
I don't fake my excitement in videos. You know, I'm just me.
Which is good, by the way.
Yeah,
not in
I appreciate it.
Like I wanted to actually ask you things about what you're saying in real time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you again, I'll just extend the olive branch that again, if you have in the future, again, I feel like I don't bite. Like I'm very, I'm open to talking, answering questions, whatever. So if you ever have any problems or concerns or even just questions, feel free to message me. But otherwise, thanks for having me on, and I appreciate I appreciate you also talking to me out. Genuinely, it's really.
No, I really hope that first of all, I made it very clear before the stream, I wanted my community to not be on an attack footing, and I'd hope that you'd share that same sentiment.
Oh, of course. Tubbo's been great. Tubbo's been extremely fair, I feel like, and he's been, especially even in the past, and he's been someone that's been, I think, has treated me very fairly. So I appreciate it, and I think that definitely, I mean, even if he wasn't fair, you shouldn't spread hate, but do not
I just feel like your friend group and mine, we do completely different things now. We do completely different things. And obviously I can't speak for anyone else. I feel like we can very much, like, in this conversation, I've come to the realization that there is just I just don't understand why you think the things you do, and I don't understand your justifications. And I don't agree with a lot of what you said. And I think that is honestly because we are different. And and this conversation has made me a little bit sad because I've almost realized that I feel there isn't a middle ground we can reach.
Thanks, YS Nostalgia.
To be totally honest, I think it's very fair
Thanks, Drago.
to incentivize our communities to stop attacking each other.
Yeah.
Because it's not a fun experience to be on the internet, especially as someone who streams.
What's up, TK?
Yeah.
But however, it has made me sad that there isn't a middle ground.
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of shit thrown. I wasn't expecting there to be really a middle ground. I think
sounds like they're
communication and also setting an example for for
a little
hopefully
bit of a
future
consensus.
communication between creators. Just because I think it is just like it sucks without communication. But yeah, I do think it's you know, I think it's a little sad, and I think that you know, I think that we operate in different spaces, do different things, and I don't know.
I think we can very easily just avoid each other, and our communities can avoid each other, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that our community should try their best to not, you know, get in each other's business. And I think that there'd be a lot less like hostility and stuff, and just I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, we both want to make content, and we both want to, you know, do our own thing with our friend groups.
I mean, to be fair though, Dream is the one who kind of started this, right?
Yeah. I guess
By making that
I'll
tweet.
end it from my side with one final thing.
I'll probably leave from this now.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting.
Can I get one more sentence or one more little thing I want to say about you?
Yeah, go.
Tubbo, I think that you are extremely talented. I replied on Twitter to, you know, someone a while ago saying that whenever you know, there's someone was belittling you, saying that I, you know, made you or, you know, whatever, and degrading that sentiment. I feel the exact same way about Tommy. Tommy would have didn't need me in any way. Tommy did not need me. Tommy was an extremely talented, extremely amazing creator who made his way on his own and made the Dream SMP so much better than it ever could have been without him. And the same applies to you, Tubbo. I have a lot of respect for you. I have a lot of respect for the way you hold yourself and everything that you've done. And I appreciate you a lot for having this conversation with me. And I'd like to end on that note.
Right. I appreciate you for being open to talk about it on stream, because I know it's hard and it's awkward. But yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you, man.
Thanks, Tubbo.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Oops. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully that was enlightening, or at least, I don't know. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Bye. See you soon.
Okay.
See you soon.
Somewhat of a decent conclusion, I would say. You got to regulate your audio though a little bit better. I feel like both sides just, and I know it's the what's it called, the political way of approaching it, but I feel like both sides were really shit. But still, though, you know what? Dream and Tommy are lucky. They're lucky that this Nick A30 drama happened, because actually, compared to that drama, this drama doesn't even seem that bad. The Nick A30 one was so stupid, dude. It's actually insane. This drama is simple, just stupid. Yeah, there was definitely some prior beef between. Yeah. This is years in the making. You could tell. I mean, these two have clearly had issues for a while. But the Nick A30 one, you know what? Did Arch ever make like a community post or something responding to all? Because he got a lot of backlash.
As you can see,
I'm ill, but I have 2 videos I never uploaded that I will release soon. Let's see if these comments are good. Let's see. You now milk. Okay. Seems like mostly positive, actually. Well, it seems like 60-40. So there's some negative stuff there. More details about the charity stream. Okay, let's see this one. Put the fries in the bag. That's like the go-to insult nowadays. Arch is trying to get sympathy. Yeah, this was one of the pettiest things I've seen in a while. People keep saying I delete comments, but no, I don't go on any videos. Okay. People keep switching sides faster than my dad left. Ouch. Yeah, this one was really dumb.
As you can see,
did you guys watch my video about August the Duck talking about it? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen this video, and put a 2 if you haven't. Okay, mods, everybody who said 2, ban them. I'm kidding. But yeah, so I was talking about this August the Duck talking about the drama. And I had some things to say about August as well. Because you know what? We can kind of hash it out right now. I'm not gonna play the whole video because I want you guys to actually watch it. But I was basically making the point that the reason why I never gave August the Duck just a chance, like watching his videos, because he titles his videos in the same way as all these other clickbait YouTubers. The blank situation is blank. I really, really, really hate this video title so much. I can't express to you guys how much I hate when people title videos like that. The blank situation is blank. It's just, oh God, dude. And it's a shame because when I watched August's video, he seems like a reasonable guy, like a normal guy. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe he isn't, you know, like the other commentating YouTubers. But his videos, like the title and the thumbnail, is exactly like the people he criticizes, which was my main problem with them. But he did call out all these commentary YouTubers, and I love him for that because, man, you guys have no idea how many people said Nick 830 is a scammer, dude. He's a scammer. It's like, really? Yeah. And then you have people like this who make fake tweets. I fucking hate when people do this, man. This person makes a fake tweet where Art says, at Nick 830 just scammed me. Why do people make fake tweets, dude? I mean, it works, though. You got 30,000 views in 20 hours, but, you know. Yeah, I think that, I mean, obviously I made it, Drago, so I'm going to say it's a good video, but I think that's a good video. I think you'll like it. Is the next video going to be about this Dream and Tom stupid drama? No. I try not to cover, like, stupid ass, like, I try not to make videos about too much like dumb drama. If it's kind of wacky and funny, then I'll do it. But I kind of save the live streams for it because I do the same thing with the Mr. Beast thing. Like, because I don't really want to make a video about, like, because what am I going to say in the Tommy and Dream video? Both of these guys need to mature. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Please do like it. It's like, really? Like, what am I going to say about it? You know what I mean? Everybody's going to make their video just trying to get views. I mean, I think the live stream is better because so many people have asked me to talk about this Dream and Tommy thing. I've had so many people ask me to talk about it. That's why I'm doing this live stream right now. Next video about honey? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, if something comes out about it now. I mean, I just make videos about random stuff. If you got nothing to say about a situation, then yeah, just no reason to make videos on it. Exactly, Fred. I don't want to make a video just for the sake of making a video. If I feel like I have something to add, then I will. But I don't want to just like milk the shit out of things, you know? But yeah, I mean, like with the Tubbo stream that we were just watching, or I guess the Dream stream, it seemed like they were able to come to a let's agree to disagree, you know? Take notes, more Pegasus. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. My feelings with more Pegasus is like I'm a little conflicted. Because you guys know that we have talked, right? Me and Pegasus. I've talked about this before, but I know some of you guys might not know that. He was there during the Deep Humor drama. He made a comment saying like, "You got this, bro." And he did that after I made a video criticizing him. You guys know I've made a video about Pegasus, right? Let me go try to find it. Gotta keep up with the DH lore. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of lore, man. Yeah, so I made a video about Pegasus milking the Mr. Beast allegations. This video aged incredibly well because he still has made videos. He still made videos about the Mr. Beast thing. That was 5 months ago as well. So he, I'm trying to see if I can find the comment. I forgot what video he left it on. Oh, I think I know. I think he left it on this one. I can find it for you guys. Pretty sure he did. I just don't remember if he used his main channel or his second channel. There you go. Found it. Right here. So he left a comment on my video. 1 second. Right there. For those guys who didn't believe me. He left a comment on my video where I thanked Critical for making a video in support of me. So my video was titled, I think Penguin Zero saved me from Deep Humor 1 on this video. So he made a, he left a comment and then I said, you know, hey, you know, thanks. Not sure if you saw my video about you, but it was nothing personal. Because I was basically, I just made a video saying I wish he would stop milking the Mr. Beast thing, you know? And then we had a DM conversation as well. Obviously, I'm not going to show the DM conversation, but basically he was like, you know, he didn't take what I said about him personally. And so basically the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Pegasus behind closed doors seems like a normal dude, but his content is just so, I'm not a fan of it at all. It's just the way he titles stuff. It's just so shit, you know? How does Z Broly rank on Dragon Ball Z character tier list? In terms of what? How much I like the character or how strong he is? Because nowadays he's pretty weak. IMO. Is there something shorter we can call you? A lot of people just call me Deep. IMO August the Duck has pretty good commentary on all his videos. But bad thumbnails and more Pegasus subpar with commentary. Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? Like August the Duck, and that's what I was trying to make the point of in my video. August the Duck seems like a normal dude. Like he seems like an actual normal, reasonable dude. But how do I know that if I don't watch his videos? You know what I mean? If I go and look at his channel, I'll pull up his channel right now. If I go and look at his channel, he looks exactly like every other commentary YouTuber who he criticizes. Am I right or am I wrong? Just based on the title and the thumbnail, not anything that you know about him. Forget anything you know about this guy, right? Let's say you're a new viewer to him and you've never seen his videos before. What does this look like? This looks like normal commentary bullshit, right? Especially with the blank situation as blank title. It's just so ass, right? I hate those titles, man. But when you click on the video, then you realize, oh, he seems like a pretty normal dude, right? Not like these other commentary YouTubers like, what the fuck is up, guys? This fucking drama is insane, you know, and all that bullshit. Yeah, it looks exactly like the other commentary slop. And so that was my problem with him, right? And that was what I was saying in this video. And guys, I know my thumbnails are trash and my titles aren't good and all that. I know all that. You know, it's just but I can walk away from my content knowing that I didn't try to over exaggerate, you know, something and say, oh, you know what, this situation is this, you know what I mean? Like that type of bullshit. I never want to do all that. I agree. I guess YouTube algorithm just likes unoriginality. Yeah. That impression was good. Yeah. Your thumbnails aren't decent enough or are Yeah, I mean, even if you were to say they aren't decent enough, I know you made a typo, but like, yeah, I mean, I'm self-aware. It's fine. I'm working on it. I'm trying to make the thumbnails better. I'm like, I don't give a shit like about like the criticism. You know what I mean? Like, if people criticize me for the content, I welcome that, actually. You know what? You know what everyone keeps saying when they like look at my videos now? A lot of people leave comments and they say like, oh, your editing has gotten so much better. Dude, because you know why? Because like a bunch of people were telling me, hey, you know, Deep, to be honest, you know, you could edit the videos a little better. Thumbnails could be better. You should try to add some background music. I'm not going to get butthurt about that. That's honest feedback. You know what I mean? I like that, right? But other people kind of take it personally. You got to have thick skin if you're going to be on the internet, man. Like, you can't. You have to have thick skin. Actual criticism is useful. I agree. Yeah. I used to watch August, but he kept milking Darman's videos. Really? Has he made a lot of videos about Darman? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. I thought you were exaggerating. No fucking way, dude. Holy shit. I'm still going. Okay, there you go. It stopped. Dude. What the hell, man? Yeah, I don't know, man. Hey, man. I mean, I guess he's doing what he's got to do. But that's exactly what I'm talking about, though. That was my criticism for this guy, you know? Like, that type of stuff. Like, he has a lot of the traits of a lot of dog shit commentary YouTubers, you know? So I think that everybody as a collective, myself included, we got to work on trying to be a good influence on the YouTube community and not just making every video the blank situation is blank. 10 days ago, Darman, he made another video 10 days ago. Yikes. And you know, one of the points that I was making about August in my video is that August, okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? Let's play a game right now for you guys. Looking at the size of his channel and like how many views he gets, how much money do you guys think he makes a month? Give me some numbers. A month, how much do you guys think he makes? And I will tell you roughly how much he makes because I know how much YouTubers make. Throw out some numbers. Okay, I'm seeing 10K, 50K, 15K, 4,700, 1 to 3K, maybe 8K. Okay, so let me show you guys something. And so remember, everything I'm about to say is going to be a rough estimate. It will not be like super accurate, right? But I'll give you a ballpark about how much money he makes, right? Let's take the month of December, right? So in December, he got 9.5 million views, right? So and I've talked about this before, right? But CPM, you guys know what CPM means? CPM is cost per mil. So basically how many dollars you make per 1,000 views, right? So on the minimum end, August CPM is $1 per 1,000, meaning for every 1,000 views he gets $1, right? So 10,000 views would be $10, 100,000 views would be $100, so on and so forth. So he got 9.5 million views in the month of December, meaning he made a minimum, and I'm saying a minimum, of $9,500 in 1 month. 1 month, he made $9,500. Minimum. That is minimum. Because his CPM is likely higher than $1 per 1,000. Meaning this dude is making somewhere around 11K plus a month. $11,000 US a month. Do you know how much money that is? That's a lot of fucking money, right? So the point of me bringing that up is to say he does not need to do the bullshit clickbait that he does. right? He's made it. He's good, right? And I made this point in my video as well. This dude had a sponsored segment with Raycon, right? Who is famous for sponsoring a bunch of different YouTubers. So that means that this dude also makes money from sponsorships as well. So minimum, he made roughly 110K a year. Exactly. And that's minimum, right? So do you guys see my point here? Like, there's no need to clickbait desperately when you already make 100K plus a month. That's my point. This guy has the opportunity to set a good example in the commentary community of not actually writing bullshit titles, but actually describing what a video is about, right? Me, for example, I do write what the video is about, but the difference is I don't make enough money to make it on YouTube. See what I mean? So that's my point. If you don't need to clickbait, you should not. In TLDR, that's what I mean, right? And I would love, and August is younger than me, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. August is, I think, 22. So to me, he's like young, you know, younger, right? So maybe he's just immature right now. But yeah, you should not risk your integrity for money, you know? He's going to find your video and respond to it. I don't give a shit. I would welcome that. You know what I mean? I can't believe Deep Humor is August's father. How do we go from dream drama to this? I don't know, man. I'm just talking. But I just feel like, you know, especially as big content creators, you should set good examples for the community, because everybody will follow what the biggest content creators do. Do you know how much sponsors pay? It depends. It's not a flat number. Some sponsors will pay you a flat amount for doing a segment on your channel, but some sponsors will pay you based on how many purchases you got on whatever you did. So for example, Raycon probably paid him a flat amount, and they're going to pay him money based on how many people click this link and buy something. All right. So it depends. But you guys get the point. The point is he makes a shitload of money. He's good. He doesn't have to clickbait, but he still does anyways. But still, I think he is a pretty decent content creator. You know? The AI guy responded to the AI thing, if you care. What AI guy? Some pay $40 for each sale, like after the flat amount. Yeah, it depends. Each company is different. The guy who got replaced by AI? Oh, he did? Okay, yeah, we can watch that. I forgot what his name was. Watch the video. This is the most... I'll just write. Oh, Alex Way. There it is. Yeah, I took my... Oh, I think I've already watched this. Or I watched some of it. I'll just leave subtitles on.
I thought I should at least talk about it. This thing right here,
he already has
it's
subtitles.
been spreading like all across social media, Instagram, Facebook. Everyone's been sending it to me these past few days, and it just feels weird. I guess I'm the new poster child of getting your job taken by AI. I took our jobs! In case you didn't know, I made a video last week about how I lost one of my freelance writing jobs to AI, and no joke.
His mic sounds really interesting. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds like kind of like muffled. You guys know what I mean?
AI flexed on me underneath that video about how I lost my job to AI. Apparently there's an AI generated summary of my video. Like, I didn't even know it was there until people in the comments told me. Basically, it's taking my content and repurposing it so that people don't even have to watch the whole video. Thanks. And just the irony of it all is pretty crazy. AI literally took my job, then told the story of it. It's like rubbing salt in the wound, kicking a man when he's down, adding insult to injury, pouring gasoline on the fire. But yeah, I guess AI just has it out for me. Took my job, and now they're after my YouTube channel too. The funniest part is I even got an email from this random guy saying like, hey man, I feel you, I'm sorry that you lost your job, but check out this company called Outlier that offers jobs for freelancers like you. I took a look at that website, and what do you know, it's literally a company that trains AI models. Fuck, man. AI literally has no chill. For real though, and I think I mentioned this in my previous video, I'm not making these videos to be like, oh, I'm so sad, you should feel so bad for me now. I really do appreciate the people saying like, hey, I hope everything's okay, I'm sure you'll find something else. But honestly, I'm chilling. I have other sources of income, it's not the end of the world, and I'm doing alright in life.
That's good.
But this kind of thing, it does...
That's good that it didn't have like a severe impact on his finances. If it makes you guys feel any better, he already made over $100 on this video. If he can, whoa. What were those recommended videos? Short men shouldn't exist. Uh-oh. Okay. Anyways, if his channel is monetized, he's already made over $400 on this video. He's made over $100 on this video. So if he keeps it up, he could make some good amount of money on YouTube. Generally speaking, based on someone's CPM, 100K views is about $1. Sorry, $100. But with some people's CPMs are really high. Like I know that people in the tech industry, their CPM is really high. Some people get like $3 per 1,000 views. You didn't hear about the lady who went on Twitter rants about short guys? I feel like there's so many people that do that. I feel like that's unfortunately a very common thing. What's the CPM? Cost per mil. Basically, how many dollars do you make per 1,000 views? Like my CPM is pretty, like not great. Like I think I make $1.3 per 1,000 views. But some people make $3 per 1,000 views. Some people make $5 per 1,000 views. So just for reference, right? Off this video, I think I made like 1.5K, which I'm very grateful for. Obviously, that's a lot of money. This one right over here, longest argument on YouTube. But there are some people out there with CPM where they would have made $3,000 off this video. So yeah, kind of wild. There's a video like showcasing all what happened in 2024, dramas, etc., like in an edit. And there's so much that happened that I forgot about. Yeah, this was the year of the predators, man. I mean, not this year, 2024. There were so many predators, man. It was very sickening and sad to see. There are already like 3 new memes in 2025. Yeah. Well, alrighty, pals. I think I'm going to call it a stream here. I just wanted to do this because, like I said, so many people were asking me to talk about it. So there you go. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And thank you to everybody who donated, Blue, Kennedy, and the troll. I appreciate you guys. And please go and watch this video if you haven't already. I think it's a really good video. Obviously, I made it, so I'm going to say it's a good video. But if you haven't watched it already, check the video out. I think you guys will like it. So yeah, take care, guys. Thank you to everybody who came to hang out, and have a good day. Bye-bye.